hello, this is Sven. Welcome to my next video. Thank you for watching. So today we're going to do 3 draws, so just hang in there and try to copy everything I do. Maybe this is an eyebrow, I don't know, just 2 light dashed lines up and down, up and down. Maybe a ridge over. This could possibly be an old man or an eye or of some sort. I think I'll make it into an old man. Just put the eyeball there. I don't like that. Let's move it up. There we go. That kind of dazed look. That is what we want. Now we do a little arrow type thing for the bridge of the nose in between the eyebrow muscle. Now we work on these wrinkles around this nose and mouth. And then we bring the nose down, small over for the nostril. Then we start to make the mouth. He's going to have an open mouth, I think. Let's do that. And bring it around. There's the lip. And then we just leave it like that. Do those wrinkles. Get that cheekbone in there. Now we do the chin. This is an old-fashioned chin. He kind of looks like Emperor Palpatine, but we will ignore that for now and change that later. I think the eye is too big currently. I must change the size later. First, let's put in the teeth. Miniature squares is probably best. Sort of messed up on the bottom row, but that can be fixed, or we can leave it like that just cause. So next, what we do is we shrink this eye. If you want, you can keep it that size, does not matter. I'm going for a more realistic look, so that is what I want. Now we've got that done. We're going to do this ear. Sort of make an oval shape for the base if you wish. I'm not working with the base currently, so there we go, there we go. The ear has lots of curves in it. We'll just leave it like that for now. And next we will do the jawline. Let's figure out where the joint is. And then we're going to attempt to draw this head. Let's see here. Where do I want the joint? Put some breath stuff out there for now. Help me get thinking. There, now we're doing this skull shape, and these are called arc lines. I call them arc lines. I use these to find the shape of this head, sort of to make it the perfect circle. See how his head is too oval-like, so we just make it more curvy. And then we take that and we do that. Okay. Now we're going to work on this hair. So it's just dashing lines lightly the closer you get to the top. And then what we want is just very light hair on top. He's an old man, so he does not have very much hair. Okay, so now we will do some light shading in his hair. And this is maybe an eyebrow for him. I feel like that's a little dark, but we'll come back to that later. So now what we want. Okay. There we go. That's where I want the hair. Because it is going down the neck, we want it like that, and we will change the line direction later. Alright, next what we want to do is thinking. Let's work some more on the eyebrow muscle, just get that. I'll take a soft eraser over it here and just make it very light shapes, very light, and give him some crow's feet, do some more work on the cheek muscles, really define them, so get them more wrinkly and old. Take the soft eraser there. And then we want to work on this line work so that way it is not so weird looking and it matches with the hair. And then we're going to make his head a little more round. So we go. Now that we'll do that. Light eraser over his eyebrow so I can see his eye. Then I'm going to do a light eyebrow right there. Just diagonal lines, not really diagonal, but sort of. And that's that. Shade in the other side of this mouth. That is fairly decent. Then we put around the eyeball. Okay, now we're going to start on making just the base of the shoulders. If you want, you can continue the body if you have a big enough piece of paper. If not, you can just do the collar if it's too small. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is the upper part where you can see some of the shoulder, just a little bit, and then we'll add shading and wrinkles here. There we go. Now wrinkles, you kind of want them to look like they're being blown in this wind. You know the patterns you see in sand when they're being blown in the wind? You want those, but inconsistent. Now we give him a little bit of stubble. Make him look like he's unkempt. So shading his hair by doing the lines harder, but then lighter as I go up further. I'm going to add shading to him, not like that. So what I'm going to do is change the brush density to around 22. And that's about where we want it, like that color pencil texture. And then we start shading his jaw. Shading is a pretty basic thing. If you don't know, you can watch one of my drawing basics video later. Alright. Once we have that, and then we'll go around to the collarbone. His neck flap things. I don't really know what those are. Just old skin, I suppose. There we go. Now we work on shading on the eyes. Doesn't like it though, so I'm going to put more on the wrinkles and less on the eyes. Put they still look like they're bulge enough. Put a little more into this hair. Later on, I might turn this shading into more of a cross-hatching, which should be relatively simple, but might make it look a little bit different character-wise. Put the signature, and then we look at the whole thing. And I think I might just change it into cross-hatching here in a moment. I like how that looks. Let's see, let's work on the shoulders a little more, maybe give it some of that shading as if the head was casting a shadow. There. Now turn that to cross-hatching. Make that into cross-hatching. Then I'll probably add some more onto the shoulders here. First I need to look at some of the cross-hatching things that I can do more on the face. Got the shoulder. Going to do a little details on the eyes. Yep. On the edge of the eyes, that's what we are doing, yes. Next, I think we are going to take a look from back. Close your eyes for maybe a minute or two just to look at your drawing. The technique I call fresh eyes. Take a couple-minute break and just look at it, and then see if it's as good as you remembered it being when you're done.